All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So, what's on my Android in 2017 August? We've passed the hump of the year. We're well past it. We're into 2017. We're heading out of 2017, believe it or not, and into 2018. Aren't these years flying by? My goodness. And technology is rolling. So I have some other devices right here, as you can see. These phones are actually in rotation at the moment. Just got this Moto E4, so I'm in my testing phase for that. And then I've always had the OnePlus 5. And my number one device right now at the moment is the HTC U11. Now, the HTC U11 is a phone that I consider to be top dog amongst all the smartphones that are offered today. I think that whether that be high end, whatever, I think this is the phone to purchase and this is the phone to get. It's not too high in price, and it gives you everything you need, especially in the camera department. It is winning in the camera department, and battery life is fantastic. So starting with that, I'll show you my setup here. This is how I currently have this set up, and I'll move on to these briefly. But I have my battery icon here. This phone is winning for me on battery, I swear. So I've got 19 hours on this one. This has been a lighter day for me since yesterday. And then I've got about almost 2 hours probably. Yeah, just under 2 hours of screen on time. So I'm at about 60, just under 65%. So this phone is definitely a phone that's great on battery. This will last me all until probably the entire weekend if I don't use it as much, because I'm in my testing phase with this phone right here. But this is how I currently have it set up. So I've got my battery icon there, and then I've got my business folder here. And in this folder are very important things that I use, like my credit cards and my tracking information for all the mini packages that I get. This is basically a shop and business folder. I pay bills in here and I shop with things in that folder. Nothing fancy about that. And I got my social media folder set up right here. This is another one that we all are aware of. Social media apps in here. You guys have Twitter, Google Voice, WordPress, Instagram, Telegram. You guys have all these, and so these are simple ones that we all use day to day, especially if you're in the tech world. And then I have settings in my Bible application there. I don't have side screens. I don't do that. I don't add a bunch of pages anymore. I just pretty much put on my phone exactly what I'm going to use. So if we go into settings here, I can show you here. I've only got 116 applications, and it looks like I got about 300 gigs free, or 25 gigs used of the 300 gigs on this phone. And it's been a great experience with this phone. Absolutely no problems with it at all. And this is a simple setup. I like to have my phones with things that I'm only going to use. Like my sync up drive, I actually use that. That's hotspot in my car, and it also tracks my vehicle. And I just happened to look at that. I think it's over there. But I think that'll help your phone. If you're a person out there who has a lot of applications on your phone, you should go through and see what's actually on there that you don't need. And I frequently try to keep this. I have the junk cleared out because you just never know what's bogging your phone down. But fortunately for me, I don't have a problem with this phone bogging down. It's actually a really solid device, and I have not had any problems with it at all. Like right now, I'm clearing up all this junk, almost 2 gigs, and I am freed up. You can see the memory usage there. But overall, this is how I keep my phone set up. Very simple, straight to the point. No other issues with my main driver here. Now on to my OnePlus 5. This is how I currently have this phone set up, and this is the way I pretty much keep this phone, because this phone is really fast. Now if you notice, there's a difference here. I don't have any folders or icons or anything on this device at the moment. I just keep my OnePlus folder there, or my icon there for the OnePlus forms, which I go in there from time to time and speak to people. And then I have my Google Fit, and then I just have my Bible app, messaging, phone, and inbox and gallery right there. Certain phones, I need certain things. Now these phones pretty much all have the same applications on them, but I have them set up a little differently. So in this one, if I go down to applications, you can see I only have 101 on this phone. So each phone I have it set to where a need. Now, I use these phones as my daily drivers. This is my number 1 and this is my number 2. And the Moto is over here because the Moto is in its testing phase. I'm testing this phone out. So currently on the Moto E4, I just have it set up like this with a bunch of social media because that's what I've been using this for. And I've got my Bible app, messaging, inbox, and camera down on the bottom there. And that's pretty much it. That's how I have my Android devices in 2017 August. So how do you have your phone set up? Do you keep each phone in a different layout? I normally have all my phones set up exactly the same, but in this instance, I'm having different needs for each one of these phones. So it's your man Jay Will. What's on my Android in August of 2017? We are heading out of 2017 and into 2018. Believe it or not, CES is coming. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave a comment down below and let me know some apps that I could possibly use that are beneficial that might go on one of my devices. Take care.